Paul with Shirley Fabrication in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Got a cooker, guys. I just did for a guy that he already has one of my cookers. I think a big cooker. He sold his trailer. He downsized a little bit, so he's going to a cooker there for the house. His name's Mr. Kevin Davidson. I appreciate your business, Kevin. Thank you so much. But Kevin, he told me kind of what he wanted and designed this. It's pretty basic, but it's a really slick rig. You notice on all our rigs are going to be really clean. You're not going to have to see a bunch of X bracing on them and all that. Nothing's wrong with that, but just by design, we don't have to have that because we frame stuff in like a carpenter would. My dad was a master carpenter. That's what we do. We use frames and subframes, so therefore we don't need all this external bracing, the internal bracing, and all that. But anyway, this is a 24 by 42 elevated straight back cabinet model. He added an upgrade with a hip roof on this cooker. It looks good and clean. That is not a must. You don't have to have that. So guys, generally on 36 model, 42, any cooker will start out with a base model cooker. And then you have a list of upgrades and options you can add. So if you run the price up, you did it by design. You designed that cooker. So, anyway, and I just quoted a cooker for a guy, and he was asking about what about y'all have anything to keep grease from getting back in the firebox? I said, we don't have to. I said, we put a one-piece baffle plate in there, not a three-piece, not a removable baffle plate you got in there and lift stuff out. It is a one-piece baffle plate, completely seal welded off, and on mine, I put a 2-inch stainless steel drain. So, you don't have to worry about any grease on that firebox. It'll never happen. But anyway, cook chamber on this cooker is 3/8 thick. Now when we go to framing it on these straight backs and cabinet models, when we go to framing it, we go to 1/4-inch plate because it's not exposed to direct heat and you don't have to worry about it. This cooker will last 100 years if it's taken care of, and I know Kevin will. It's got 3 coats of paint on it. The cooker's been sandblasted. It's got a removable shelf right here. It just pops right off. I'll show you that in a minute. I'll show you the inside of the cooker right here. Has gaskets on the doors right here. Doors open really easy. This is 1 by 1 by 1/4-inch angle iron with 3/4 number 9 flat expanded metal on it. We just use 1/4-inch angle iron on our grates because that's what we're going to do. I'm going to build everything like I would build it for myself. But anyway, this grates come out. We always put a handle on the bottom grate. No need to put them on these grates here. If a customer asks for them, I do it. But you can just reach right under here, just like this. So there's that. Hip roof is basically, it does give you a little more airflow on the top shelf, but basically it's for aesthetics. It just looks good. People like that. If they want to add it, it's an option. You're more than welcome to add it. Got 2 temp gauges. You always, on my 42s, have 2 temp gauges. These are River Country gauges. They're a standard gauge. You can always upgrade to a Shirley Tell True gauge if you want to. On our patio models on the back, that is a 3,500-pound axle, 16-inch diameter. It's basically boat trailer tires. On the front, we have an option now where you can upgrade for $100. You can get these. They're just a better caster up front. They're not air filled. They're never going to have any problem. Never going to have any problem with them. So that's it. I put my stacks on here now. I do where it rolls around, comes up, rolls around. You can go all the way down. Because if you go back like this, if you go back like that, and you can go back like that. Some people like to pinch their stacks, but be cognizant of the fact that as heat's coming up, you're going to hit that, get some condensate, and you'll have some steam running down your stack. Not a one in America that won't do it. So just be cognizant of the fact that that'll happen. On this cooker here, you can look at it. Sharon can come over and show you. Get up close, Sharon. I put sort of a textured paint job on it. That's what I do on most of my cookers now. I don't know if you can. It's not real defined, but it is textured. It is. It's just the right amount of texture. It's what I like to do. Got a bottle opener right here on it. All cool touch stainless steel handles. I turn my handles out now because I've come around them cotton picking things enough that I have got Charlie horses in my leg, just bruised my leg. So if you want your handles turned out like that, get with Tyler and just request it. He'll be more glad to do it. It's just what I do, so I think it's better. Fire basket right here is a really heavy duty, very heavy duty fire basket right here. We got handles cut out in these now. It's what Tyler and them started doing since he got his plasma table. I like that. These are very heavy duty baskets. People say, man, what about the V basket versus this basket? We have made these baskets for years. Never have had any trouble with them. I think V baskets are fine if that's what you want. It's a fad in my opinion. You do not have to have that V basket. There's guys that love them and there's guys that don't know how to use them. The guys that don't know how to use them are letting ash build up in them, or coals, they're not shaking it and letting ash fall through and keeping their fire managed. So just that's just something they need to do. I have a ash pan in here. Ash pan, the pan's kind of sticking out beyond the basket. Door closes fine. That way, when your fire is expelled, you just take the ash pan out and throw it away. Anybody with any sense knows that if you let it get wet in there on ash, you're going to create acid, which will attack your steel. So just don't do that. Just get you an ash pan. And on the 36 models and all that, it does come standard. Somebody asked, does a sacrificial plate come standard on all your fireboxes? No, it comes standard on the 36 models. If you wanted to add a sacrificial plate in here, you could. Yeah, you could. But it's just an upgrade. It's because we start out with a base model cooker on these cookers. So anyway, to me, this 42 is really a perfect size cooker, as is the 36. But the thing about this 42 straight back, you see that all the grates are essentially going to be the same depth on a 36 model, standard model, which are excellent cookers. The top grate will be about 17 inches deep because it changes due to the radius of the tank. So you don't have to worry about that. I mean, you don't have to have that straight back, but it's because that is an upgraded charge, a straight back. We got a place right here where you can just set your charcoal, set anything you want. Again, this cooker was sandblasted. I put 3 coats of paint on this cooker. I paint my cookers myself. That's just what I do. Because I have painted hundreds and hundreds of cookers, and I feel like that nobody's gonna do it like I do it. Because I'm really OCD and anal. I'm gonna do the best. To say I've never missed something would be a lie, just like any other builder. But I'm gonna do my best to get that cooker covered perfectly, no problems. That's just what I'm gonna do. I prefer paint or high temp clear because I don't like the linseed oil finish. It's okay, but that's just my opinion on that. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'll do it, but it's a process into doing it. The paint or high temp clear is what I like. So anyway, I think on this shelf right here, I'll show you. Very easy to remove. You just do it like that. See how easy that came off? And then it'll go right back on. I don't have my glasses on, so y'all ding me on getting this thing back in there. There it is. It's that simple. So he opted to not have a stainless shelf, and that's fine. You don't have to have a stainless steel shelf. If you will put foil is cheap, if you'll foil those shelves, never have no trouble out of them. But it's just, if I was building one, I'd have stainless. This is me. If I was building for myself. But these cookers move really easy. Somebody was asking about moving them. Move really, really easy. I mean, you see it. If you're going to a competition and you want this cooker on a trailer, you better either do 2 things. Get the wagon wheel design with the steering and regular tires or golf cart tires, or you could use, because these cookers, to get this cooker on a trailer, it ain't gonna be no easy task. They're heavy. So you can put a receiver in the back of that cooker, put a hitch in it, put a receiver under the firebox, put you a little winch on the front of your trailer, winch it in, winch it out. But still, if I was doing a lot of competitions, a lot of stuff, I would probably go with a wagon wheel design. What we call a wagon wheel. It's just a steering upgraded. You got 2 axles steering and all that. Again, this 2-inch ball valve right here. That's what I use. I think Tyler uses maybe 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. I don't know. I just use 2 because that's just what I do. Anyway, I got some more stuff going on here. Santa Maria right here for Alex Martin. Another Santa Maria, and then just don't even get on that big cooker back there yet I'm building, because that's something me and Tyler's building for a group of veterans that do a bunch of outreach. We're giving them a really big trailer rig, because of what they do, how they reach out to people. Everybody knows Shirley Fabrication is a huge supporter of our veterans. We just don't give lip service. We show you what we do, because we're going to do it. We're going to support our veterans, firefighters, firemen, and stuff like that. It's just what first responders, what we believe in. And But anyway, I think Sharon's itching to get back in the house. I took her out of the house. She was in there making homemade salsa. So that's the things we do in Alabama. We make homemade salsa. We put up green beans. We raise hogs. We cut up, grind our own meat. We do a lot of things like that. So, but I don't raise hogs right here. My buddy's got some about 10 miles from me. And I go up there and that's where they're raised at. But anyway, all right, guys, I got to get to work, man. As y'all know, I work full-time in a refinery. So I take on the bills I want to take on. I like doing smaller stuff this size. I'll do a trailer every now and then, Santa Maria. I don't like doing Santa Marias near as much as Tyler and them. It's a lot of work in one of those Santa Marias. But anyway, pretty much I think that's it. Thank you, all you guys, for your business. You know, go to our YouTube page, like and subscribe to it. Go to our Instagram page. You know, I'm not really up on Instagram. Somebody else runs that for us. I don't have anything to do with it because I don't understand Instagram, so I don't do it. Is it a good thing? I guess it is. I'm sure it is. But it's just not something I do. It's because I don't get it. So we do have Fans of Shirley Fabrication on Facebook. We have a 36 model fan page. I think we even have a fan page for our vertical cookers, just uninsulated vertical cookers, which Tyler has one. It runs phenomenal. But, okay, guys, look, I'm out of here. I hope y'all have a blessed week. I got 2 more days off, and I'm heading back to the refinery to start my 12-hour shift. God bless each and every one of you. I'm out of here.